So a lot of people have asked, where did the idea for converting a refrigerator to a smoker start? And Tim found this smoker on Craigslist, and I'll let him tell you how it ended up at First Build.
I just wanted to start a conversation. I knew people were passionate about smoking, and I wanted to make one. I said, what better for First Build to use to make a smoker out of than a GE refrigerator? Found one that was old, all metal, turned it into a smoker really just to get people excited about it, and it worked. Filled it up with wings, and that kind of got the ball rolling, and then Barbecue Wednesday and everything, and there was just a lot of passion. We didn't know if there was a product there or where it was going to go. It's just one of those things that following the passion.
It'll operate much like a car does. So we'll go over to the paint shop and I'll finish dressing this out. We'll come back and put this back on. I was just testing the fit up. Looks like she fits just fine.
Basically, I grew up with the semi-truck world, and seeing a Peterbilt belching black smoke, there's an inherent beauty in that, and I know that sounds odd, but this smoker does the same thing. It's going to draw air in, it's going to combust, and it's going to put a smoke out the smokestack, as they say. So that's the inspiration behind adding gauges and control switches that come off of, a race car. It's that whole theme of let's belch some black smoke out of this smoker and make some really good barbecue in it. So we just put 2 Boston butts into our custom fridge smoker. We're running it on what we call dual fuel. Cut a small 4x4 hole in the side of the refrigerator. We mounted our pellet smoker. It's got a capacity of about 3 to 4 pounds of pellets, and it has an auger feed on it. This unit will actually serve as our heat source and our smoke. It has a Meat Pro plug-in. I'm going to plug that in so we can monitor our meat temperature. And if you take a look inside, we've got our heating element that we took out of a standard GE wall oven. And we control that with our PID controller. So right now, I've got the wood pellet smoker set about 10 degrees higher than our PID controller, so that if I were to run out of pellets overnight, the heat from the electric is going to take over and continue to cook the pork shoulders. Keeping with our automotive theme, we added our Honda Civic header as the smoke discharge. So there is some math on the diameter of the exhaust ports. You can't just drill holes and let the smoke pass through. There is a ratio for proper smoking of meat, so this was set up with that proper ratio. So I've got my temperature gauges that tell me the upper, the middle, and the lower temperature in the smoking chamber. My passion around barbecue, I picked it up as a child. Smoking meat is very cowboy-esque. There's a lot of exquisite chefs that are out there making some exquisite meals, but there's something natural about putting meat in a fire and smoke and having it come out and just taste wonderful. At the end of the day, fire and meat are a union that's made in heaven. Here we are. That's Rudy's Rub. Both are in Austin, Texas. I hope the barbecue's good. I did some trial. You're welcome.